at you, right back to you. You take all that and suck it back in. You go, ooh. Oh. Give it to yourself. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Welcome to my pumpkin patch. It's cute, isn't it? Adorable little pumpkin patch. And I know what you're thinking. Ellen, you already have a job. Do you really need to have a part-time job selling pumpkins? And to that, I say yes, I do. My Curbs membership is not going to pay for itself. But pumpkins, here's what's great about pumpkins. There's many, many great things, and I'm sure you all agree with me, but just let me remind you, for some of you naysayers out there going, what is so great about pumpkins? I'll tell you. You see a pumpkin, and you know it's Halloween. Right away, the pumpkin is special that way. If there are pumpkins around, you know it's autumn, and you know it's time to trade in that bikini for a light jacket, Tony. And pumpkins are a fruit. Not a lot of people know that. Pumpkin farmers do, and I do, and now you. But and it's the only fruit that has its own holiday. You don't see a bunch of bananas and know it's Flag Day. Stupid bananas. Only the pumpkin has that kind of power. I love pumpkins. Everybody loves pumpkins, and for some reason they really mean a lot to us. Like kids see a pumpkin patch. I saw some this last weekend. Kids love pumpkin patches. They see them and they go running, but you don't see them gung-ho running through like a cauliflower field or skipping around a celery stalk or picking their own summer squash. Pumpkins are special because you can use every single part of it. That's one of the beauties of the pumpkin. You can eat the seeds, you can make pumpkin pie, and you can make the pumpkin soup and then hollow out the pumpkin and make a bowl and use it as a bowl, which is a darling, darling thing to do for the holidays. You can't do that with split pea. No, tiny, tiny little bowl. Could you clear that, please? And you can carve a pumpkin, and when you're carving it, you can make a jack-o'-lantern. You put a candle in there, and then it's scary. You use it as a nightlight. Scary, scary. You can make anything out of a pumpkin. You can even, I bet you could even make a pumpkin dance. Last week I talked about fixing the traffic problem. I don't know why I have to think of everything, but I'm trying to help everybody. Because Los Angeles, the traffic's bad. I know it's bad everywhere, and I'm trying to help. And so I came up with my foolproof plan, my alphabetical driving plan. Oh, you scoff now. Mondays and Wednesdays, anybody whose last name starts with A through K gets to drive. Tuesdays and Thursdays, L through Z. And if you get caught, severe penalty, they take your clothes away. So, yeah. So, yeah. Just one day showing up to work naked and you learn. All right, so I challenge you to come up with a better plan because we really have to do something about this traffic thing. And you have some interesting ideas. This is from Victoria Hatfield from Georgetown, Ohio. I know you think your solution is foolproof, but I have a better one. Have color-coordinated days. For example, black vehicles drive on Monday, red-toned on Tuesday, and so on. I like it, but then what happens to me? Because I have flames painted on the side of my Camaro. What color does that make it? I'm serious about fixing the traffic problem. Really, go to the website. I want to hear from you. And while you're at the website, you can vote on our Viewer's Choice show. And that is a show coming up. You vote on what I'm going to wear, my shirt, my shoe, my pant, accessories. If you'd like to see me wear mittens or a hat, long evening gloves, a barrette in my hair for a change, or even a cape. I don't want to influence you, but I look really... really good in a cape. Actually, this cape is police evidence. What it is, it was left by the thief that stole my smiley face potato chip. I miss it so, Mama. I miss it so, Mama. All right, if you haven't seen, if you haven't seen my chip, it was stolen in broad daylight. Here's what happened.
Just tune in and we'll let you in. You must dance, you might get in a trance. It's always right, always dance.
All right, so I found this cape in the rafters. I was doing some routine maintenance. And and I received a phone call from the thief last week. Senator Hillary Rodham Clinton was here. She pulled some springs. She pulled some strings and had the tape analyzed for me. And so we're pretty sure it's a woman or someone with a high-pitched voice. It could be possibly Aaron Neville. So anyway, the cape it smells like it's a little dirty. I'm going to take it outside, and there's washers outside. Did you know that? We put washing machines out there, let the riffraff do their laundry. There they are. All right. 1 cup of it, ma'am. Just 1 cup, all right? 1 cup of that is going to do 32 loads. The good people at All are helping us with a Lighten Your Load contest. I asked you to go to the website, tell us your laundry story in 4 pictures or less. Our second winner is from Navasota. Is that right, Andy?
Navasota is correct.
Navasota, Texas. All right, congratulations to Natasha Young. You are the winner. She says, I'm married and together we have 7 kids. We have no washer or dryer, so I go to the laundromat once a week. On a busy week, I have up to 14 loads of laundry. Here's a picture of the kids, the 7 kids. One of them's not even dressed, waiting for clothes to dry still. And here's the laundry. The laundry is by the door because they have to go to the laundromat because they don't have a washing machine. Luckily, she has all those kids to carry the bags for, and they carry the laundry, and then they fold the laundry, and then they wear the laundry, and then they get the laundry dirty again. It's a vicious cycle of laundry. Here's the couch covered with all the clean laundry. All right, so Natasha, thanks for sending your story in. You've won a VIP trip to our show. Please wear something clean. All right, we have a great show today. Susan Sarandon is here. And also, I couldn't love him more. Stevie Wonder is here. Got a new CD, It's Time to Love. And rave reviews for this CD. It's taken him 10 years, I think, since the last CD to put this out. And you know my love of birds. I like owls, I like parrots, and I like to go, caw! So I invited 6 students from Piedmont High School in Piedmont, California. The Piedmont bird callers are here to give us a little sample. Casey Rogers and Becca Backer. All right, Casey, are you Casey?
Yes.
And you're Becca.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, I'm fine.
I'm going to shake your hand. It's crazy that I'm sitting right here. Isn't it? It's just silly. All right, so what kind of bird are you going to do for us right now?
The hawk?
The hawk. All right, and it takes 2 of you to do the hawk?
Yes, it does.
All right, let's hear the hawk. All right, thanks. We're going to see you a little later on the show. Thanks a whole lot. Our friends at American Express are helping us go to the Big Apple during the week of Thanksgiving. They're going to help us play a brand new game called Spend or Save. You knew I was going to end it there. You were all ready to end it. All right, American Express has a new credit card, and it's called the One Card. It's very, very cool because every time you use it, they take a percentage of what you spend and put it in a high-yield savings account for you, which I assume is better than a low yield. And so I have a One Card that has some cash on it, and I'm going to give it to somebody in the audience. And when I call your name, jump up and down and scream like you're a maniac, like you're on a game show, or else I'll make you do it again. All right, is this my contestant here? All right, Denise Cully, where are you? All right, here's what we're going to do. You're going to swipe the card, okay? So swipe the card first.
Right here?
Yeah. You know, you're like at the ATM machine. Sorry. Oh, thank you very much. I forgot my Gene Rayburn microphone. So the balance is $1,700. Step up here. Here's what we're going to do. That's your money, if you want it. That's $1,700. You can either keep that money, or you can trade it for what's behind the door. So you think about it, and while you think about it, why don't you read this for me right here?
Don't go away. When we get back, Susan Sarandon was going to be sitting over here.
There, that's right. Our first guest is an Academy Award winner and simply one of the best actresses of our time. Her new movie, Elizabethtown, is currently playing in theaters. Please welcome the wonderfully talented Susan Sarandon. First of all, I mean, I love you for so many reasons. And I love that you don't really, some people really care about their age and saying the number. How old did you just turn?
59.
59 years old. That's great. This is the new issue of Us Weekly, and this is you in 1978, which you look exactly the same. That's what's amazing. Look at that. No, you do.
I mean, I think you would know that it's me, but I wouldn't say we looked exactly the same. Maybe if I...
No. No, I think you look pretty much exactly like that still.
Thanks.
Yeah, you look great.
Thanks.
And now, recently, I know you went to go see, you received an award where you took your kids to, that you thought would be an innocent.
Are you talking about Lincoln Center?
Yeah.
When we did the thing? Yeah, you see, my kids aren't really interested in seeing any of my films.
No.
Unless they're in it. And then they get the tape and they fast forward to the part that they're in. So they really hadn't seen, you know, for the longest time they kind of thought I worked in a trailer. And
Yeah.
I was,
Well, you do.
yeah, and I do.
Yeah.
And, but for the Lincoln Center tribute, which turned out to be a really big deal, you know, it's like a really major award, and there aren't too many women, I think I actually hardly any women that they give it to, and blah, 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 blah. I thought they should go, and I think...
And they hadn't seen these?
They hadn't seen anything. Well, they saw, again, they saw bits and pieces of like Stepmom, and I think they saw Little Women, but that was about it.
Really?
Yeah, they're not too interested. They saw Elizabethtown, but that was about it. And so I guess Jack was, let's see, I think he was 10 or 11. Anyway, what happened was that as I sat there, I realized that they might be showing clips, which I hadn't thought about. And then I thought, well, they might be showing clips maybe they shouldn't see. And that I hadn't thought about. And so as the different ones, because I had really cool people that were talking from Gore Vidal to David Bowie, but that David Bowie, then, you know, that film was a little bit risque.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Bull Durham.
Bull Durham with their father and yeah. And so as they started to come up, I thought, well, how, you know, this is New York. Maybe this is, I don't know. Anyway, they sat through the whole thing, and every time there'd be something that would be slightly, because, you know, your kids don't really think that you even existed before they did. And they certainly don't think that you ever had sex even with their father. So when they see someone kissing even, they consider that sex. And anyway, so every time there'd be something even slightly racy, I'd look over and, you know, Jack would be going, you know. And then my daughter was just laughing hysterically to see how the boys were reacting. And the little one, who was like, well, let's see, 3 years ago, so he was 10. So when it was over, I said, well, what did you think? And Jack said, well, did it never occur to you that you might have children? and then the younger one said, well, I thought it was great, Mom, but scarring.
That's hilarious.
So that was the last that they've
That's
seen.
hilarious. We have to take a break. We'll be right back with Susan Sarandon after this. We're back with Susan Sarandon.
So remember that. If Bill Banyan was there,
Definitely cremation. Yeah, that's
that's
the
the
good rule
rule.
of thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's from Elizabethtown. And you play Cameron Crowe's mom. This is based on a
yes,
true
it's
story.
pretty autobiographical. I mean, he takes, you know, he skews it a bit here and there, but yes, it's basically been inspired by his life. And, you know, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
And how was it? His mom was on the set a lot, right?
His mom was on the set practically all the time, and she told me at one point, you know, he didn't want her to talk to me, but I think she does what she wants to, no matter what he says. And she told me that everything I say in the movie, which you've seen, is true.
Really?
Yeah. I won't
Wow.
give away some of the stuff, but
Yeah.
So it's difficult because you've got somebody there you want to, you know, you want to honor them, and at the same time you have to make it work. So
Yeah.
it's hard.
I don't know if you saw this. We're asking people to send in their worst and best costumes from Halloween. And I know you had a large family, right? How many?
I'm the
kids?
eldest of 9.
9.
Back in the days when you didn't go to the store and buy your entire costume, so we would make ours, and it was a huge thing when we finally figured out to use plastic bags, because when you'd be dragging them around through the suburban, you know, little tiny place that I lived, the bottom always went out of somebody's bag because it would be wet, you know.
Yeah.
And as the eldest, you'd have to be picking everything up. But I think the costume that we had that then I passed on to future generations, the idea of it was roadkill.
Oh, really?
Where you just had to have a yellow line up you in like a Davy Crockett smashed hat that was like in the middle with some ketchup and stuff. And that could be passed on because it wasn't really form-fitting. So we did road. This was in New Jersey. There was a lot of roadkill.
Yeah. Well, that's soothing to think about. It really is. Yeah. Well, thanks for that idea. We're always looking for, for ideas for Halloween. Anybody gonna be roadkill that's appealing? All right, couple of takers. All right, you want to stick around? Stevie Wonder's gonna
Do you know,
perform.
I talk about road trips like in Elizabethtown. Stevie Wonder all the time, the best. I mean, you know, you just energy from that cassette when you would put that in, or we didn't have DVDs then when I was taking road trips before children.
Right.
But that Stevie Wonder's the best.
I know.
The best. The
So
best.
stick around if you can and listen to him. Elizabethtown is currently playing in theaters. The Piedmont Bird Callers joins us first, and then Stevie. But you have to see the Bird Callers first, then Stevie.
All right. And what's behind the door that comes?
And
at
then
the
what's
end.
behind the door, too. All
God,
right,
there's
we'll be
so
right
much
back.
happening.
All right. What's going on? Denise, how are you feeling? Are you feeling like you're going to hold on to the money? You feeling like you're going to risk it? Where are you right now? You still don't know. What if I told you, what if I said that possibly what's behind the wall could be worth up to $10,000? Or not? Well, think about it. You've got a little bit, you got 15 minutes or so, something like that, 14. All right, our next guests are all winners from the 40th annual Piedmont Bird Calling Contest from Piedmont, California. Please welcome Ella, John, Casey, Becca, Kelsey, and Claire. Ella and John, I assume?
Yes.
Or it could be Ella and John. I'm not
Could
gonna.
be.
It could be whatever. All right, and tell me about this contest and how long it started. 40 years ago, is that right?
Yeah, Piedmont Bird Calling actually started 40 years ago when a student approached one of the teachers, Leonard J. Waxstack, and said, "Hey,
Not
you know."
Leonard.
Yeah, yes, Leonard. And said, "Hey, you know, it'd be fun if we had a contest where you imitated bird calls." And lo and behold, 40 years later, here we are.
Okay. So what kind of bird did you do in this contest?
Well, we did the spotted catbird, which is found in North Queensland,
Is there a
Australia,
pig? There's the spotted catbird. Why is it called a catbird?
because of its cat-like sounds.
Oh, it sounds like a cat.
It's also a little cute little bird. It's 26 to 28 centimeters in length. Yeah.
What's that? All right, like that. And where do they live?
North Queensland, Australia.
Australia. Okay. All right. Let's
Ready?
hear.
3, 2.
Why? First of all, that sounded nothing like a cat at all, unless it was a getting sick cat. And what's with all the? How come everybody has to do that when they do a bird call?
Well, actually, these birds bob their heads back and forth all the time, so it's just like, you know, get into it.
And how come it takes two people to do a bird? I don't understand it. Do they sound like two people doing it?
Maybe.
Maybe. I'll-
Yeah.
You don't know.
Funner, you know. You have
no,
a
it
whole
is
group
fun.
of them.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely fun. All right, and here we are, Casey and Becca, back again. Welcome.
Thank you. Hello.
I've missed you. All right, so what kind of bird did you win for? You didn't do the hawk in the competition, you did?
No, we did the gray-headed albatross, which is also known as the goonie bird.
Uh-huh, and where does that live?
The sub-Antarctic islands.
Oh, very cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and there's a picture right there.
So cute.
That is very cute. How big is that thing?
The wingspan is 2 meters.
2.2 meters.
It's big.
All right, 2.2 meters. Okay, and what is that? Any things you want to tell us about? Do they do anything special?
Well, they breed every other year unless they're unsuccessful, and then they try every year.
The Latin name.
Like us.
The Latin name means gold mouth because it has a gold mouth. The bill is gold.
Uh-huh. Goldmouth. I saw that movie, and it's very, very good. All right, so let's do the what do they sound like?
Well,
the Goonie
you'll
bird.
see.
Okay, here we go. good, very dramatic, because it stopped, and then they start again. Yeah. Hi, and of course you are...
The European starling.
No, you're not. You're Kelsey and Claire. Who's who?
I'm Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hi.
Claire.
You must be Claire.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how I figured it out, but I did. All right, and what kind of bird did you do?
The European starling.
That's right, you just said it.
Yeah.
And that is it right there.
Yep.
Are they the same kind of starlings that build the mud nests under the eaves of people's homes?
No.
So it lives in Europe and it does something different.
They originated in Europe, but they migrated here.
Came over.
Oh, they're here?
Yes.
Are you sure they don't build mud things under the roof?
No.
That's our bird,
I'm
actually.
not sure.
Really?
Cone of mud and grass.
Under an eve?
No, not underneath, but they're cones.
Okay, never mind. Listen, but because that's a big bird. You have a big bird.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'll get to the bottom of this. All right, so the European starling, let's hear what that sounds like.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, is this a winner, by the way?
Yes.
Did you win?
Yeah, we
Yes.
won.
With this? Okay. Let's hear the winner.
3, 2, 1.
Excellent! Stevie Wonder will close out with this. We'll be right back. We're back with the beautiful, brilliant, genius Stevie Wonder. Thanks for coming back. I've missed you.
I missed you too.
And that was your daughter, Aisha. I don't know how many people know that that was his daughter, Aisha. And what song did you write for her?
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely?
You wrote Isn't She Lovely for her.
Isn't she lovely?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so great. I love that song.
Thank you so much.
We have no sound. You're trying. Oh. Oh.
There we go.
It's a different way I've heard it. I haven't heard it that way. So, and the last time you were here, you said, I said, where's the CD? And you said, as soon as I get paid, I'm going to put a CD out. So, I assume you got paid.
I still haven't gotten paid.
No. No.
You know, singing for food.
Uh-huh.
They said if you go and do the lunch show, we'll think about paying you.
Uh-huh. Well, now that pay
I'm
the
going to
man.
get paid after the show.
Yeah, good. Pay the man. This CD is getting so many positive, amazing reviews. I'm so thrilled. It's about time, and everybody is, I think, feels the same way. Have you heard this yet? No? You will. You will. And now I'm surprising you with something. I don't know how I get the honor to do this, but the Diamond Award, which is a very, very important award. Look at you. You know it is. And right here next to you, it's in 2 pieces. Don't let anything happen to it. But right here, they have given me this to give to you. There's, it's pretty impressive. It's real.
Oh, wow.
All
This
right.
is beautiful.
Yeah. It's,
Are you sure this is mine?
what's that?
Is this mine, really?
10 million. Yeah, it is yours. It's your name is right there. Look at it. See it?
Looks like my name.
Yep. For over 10 million records sold. It's a pretty rare accomplishment that somebody has just for songs in the key of life.
Wow.
Just for that one CD, which that is one of my favorite. I mean, I love all of them, but I love that because that Az is on it. There's a bunch of people in the audience that are asking you if you'll play some of their favorite songs. Shayna Haney from West Hollywood is asking for Sir Duke.
Okay, let me see if we can work this out. Shayna, are you ready? Fellas, you ready? Here's a world within itself, a language we all understand.
contestant. I don't think I need this. I have a mic. You don't have one. Don't handle this. She's our first contestant in our American Express spend or save game. Here's what happened so far. Earlier in the show, Denise swiped the one card that I gave her and found out she had $1,700 to either spend or save. And so that's good right there. All right. You've had the whole show to think about it. I told you what's back there could be worth up to $10,000. Maybe not. I could be lying. I don't lie often, so probably not, but you never know. What's going through your head right now?
I was hoping I could ask the audience.
All right. Well, why don't we take a vote? How many people, by applause, think she should keep the money? Bunch of stingy cowards that won't. How many people think she should go back behind that door and get to the... All right. It's a tough one. All right. It's close. It sounds like it's a split decision. I know, I'm watching you go, I'm going to keep the money. It's a lot of money, but it's also, so what do you think? It's your decision.
I'm going to spend the money.
You're going to keep the money.
No,
you're going to buy, okay, you're going to buy what's back there for the $1,700. All right. So what you're going to do, all right, are you married?
I am.
And for how long?
18 years.
18 years?
Yes.
So that's great. And where do you live?
Spokane, Washington.
Okay, all right, good to know. All right, let's see what's behind that door. You're going on a week-long vacation. There are your tickets. Round-trip tickets, you're going to stay at the luxurious Maui Four Seasons Resort. And so that's beautiful there. You're going to Maui, staying at the Four Seasons, round-trip plane tickets, and it's 1 week. And also, we're flying you to New York to come watch our taping in New York. So you're also going to New York. Sometimes it's good to spend, sometimes it's good to save. Thanks for playing. If you want to play at home, log on to our website, click onto our New York button, and find out how. I want to thank Susan Sarandon, Stevie Wonder, and the Piedmont bird callers. And I'm actually pretty good at it. Tomorrow, Benjamin Bratt and Elizabeth Shue will be here. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.